Hello and welcome back to the Tottenham Hotspur FM21 save. Hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's Champions League first knockout round ties against RB Leipzig. We've got both those ties coming up. We've got quite a few games in between which I'll play off camera and go through results with you because otherwise it would take far too long to do as a single episode. So games that happen off camera, games that happen on camera. There's a lot going on today. First things first though, make sure you do drop a like on the video for me. That'd be massively appreciated. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here would be superb as well. So since you guys were last here for the losses to Liverpool, Man United and the win against Man City, we've had some relatively simple ties since then, which we managed to win most of, which has been quite good. Starting off with a 2-0 win against Stoke in the FA Cup 4th round. We then took on Arsenal in the league and beat them 3-0. Leon Bailey, Harry Kane and Dj PYC with the goals in that one. A 4-0 win against Everton followed up with Luis Alberto, Bailey and a Harry Kane brace in that game. A 1-1 draw with Fulham was rather disappointing with Bailey getting himself on the score sheet, but Harry Kane scored 4 goals in a game where we beat Burnley 4-1 to take him up to 22 goals in all competitions and keeps him as the top scorer. Oh, he's not top scorer in the Premier League anymore. Karlan Grant is still up there with 19 goals. We need to stop him somehow, but Harry Kane up there with the 18 goals now. It's fantastic. As you can see, United also slipped up a little bit off camera. We're now back on level points with them, but still only second in the table on goal difference. Liverpool, I think we're still 5 points behind us last episode. They've managed to keep 5 points behind us. They're maintaining themselves quite nicely. I think the title race is going to be between us 3 clubs. I don't think Chelsea are going to get anywhere near as Brighton won't, and Arsenal and Man City certainly won't. So we need to watch out for these 2 teams and we need to just keep doing what we're doing and just keep winning games. Today though, it's focusing on the Champions League instead. So this is the team that hopefully is going to give us the advantage in this first leg against RB Leipzig. Hugo Lloris in goal with a backline of Reguilon, Longley, Garcia and Alderweireld because Odriozola is suspended for this one. Bentancur and Roberto start in the centre of midfield with Bailey, Luis Alberto and Kulusevski in the attacking midfield trio with Harry Kane leading the line after scoring his 4 goals last game. So everyone is ready and raring to go. The Leipzig team are playing a 5 at the back system, going quite centrally, so we might have to try and take advantage of trying to move our players out wide so we can try and go through the path of least resistance, I should say, which is obviously what we do anyway, going down wide and down the wing. So hopefully we'll have some success with Bailey and with Kulusevski using their pace. But as the game kicks off, not an awful lot happening in the first 15 minutes or so, as there's literally 3 shots in the entire game, nothing on a highlight yet. Of course, we're away from home, so we want to be making sure we get at least a goal or 2 to take back to our place as an away goal advantage. But seriously, there's nothing going on. We're now 30 minutes into this game, not a single highlight. The XG from the shots are absolutely terrible, so the shots aren't very good. But finally, a highlight as it looks like RB Leipzig looking to bring it out from the back as Lookman's been put forward. Lookman into the area. Can he put it across the 6? Tell you what, that was very, very dangerous. We've seen goals conceded like that a couple of times so far this series, both on here and on stream, which is a little bit frustrating, but it looks like we got away with that one. Clock's ticking down though, and it's half time now, which shows that that first half was absolutely terrible. We're going to thrash our arms around. I'm far from pleased from what I've just seen. Yes, Leipzig are good, but we should be better than them, and we should be scoring a goal or 2 here in this first leg to get an away goal. So we're going to go up to a bit more attacking. We're going to say demand more from the entire team as well. We've just come off a run where we scored plenty of goals in quite a few games. So I know Leipzig are a bit of a step up, obviously, in some of the competition that we've had recently against, what was it, like Villa and West Ham and things like that. It's a bit of a step up. But to have no highlights whatsoever seemed a little bit bizarre to me. This game's gone by literally in less than 2 minutes, according to my recording countdown timer thing. There's finally the second highlight of the game, as again it looks like Leipzig are trying to build out from the back. If we can just score a goal now at the end, that would be superb, as Luis Alberto gets the ball still past Upamecano into Kane. Kane does score the goal. It's not offside, gives us a crucial away goal as well as we go into what is looking like it's going to be a really tough home leg as well. So that away goal is going to give us a big bit of confidence going into that game. This is a great ball from Luis Alberto into Kane. He did very well to hold off the tackle, and Kane did very well to sort of fend off the defenders around him and slide that into the bottom corner. Leipzig will be rightfully very upset with this, but yeah, we've done well, although there is a highlight straight from kickoff. So let's not concede now. Let's not concede now. We've worked so hard to get that goal that we needed, and if we just concede straight away, to a stupid kickoff highlight, I'll be very cross as Danny Olmo comes forward for RB Leipzig. Well offside. Well offside. If that's not offside, I will eat my shoelaces. I don't know why I said that, but surely that's offside. Everything about me is telling me that's offside. Checking VAR, disallowed. You love to see it. Does show how vulnerable we are, though. Does show he's well offside. Look at that. Shows how vulnerable we are, though, when we are trying to defend straight away from scoring a goal. But luckily, we've won the game. Right, so I'm going to go and play all these games off camera, which will be good fun, and then I'll come back for the RB Leipzig game for the second leg. So in between these games, it's been a bit of a disaster, I must say. But luckily, a disaster for everyone, not just us. So looking at the schedule, we've lost 3-1-1, which hasn't been great. We lost 3-1 to Norwich, where we lost 2-1 to Everton in the FA Cup, and we lost 1-0 to Arsenal. The saving grace in that is that we beat Brighton 4-0 somehow in all of this, when we couldn't seem to hit a barn door, basically. But 3 losses isn't great. 2 in the league, obviously, so we've only picked up 3 points in the league. Luckily, United only picked up 4 points in the league, and Liverpool didn't quite pick up full 9 points or whatever they needed to do to overtake us. Either way, they're still behind us. But the title race is blown right open because it's now really close between these 3 teams. Brighton could actually get back into it now. They're in 9 points behind Man United. And Chelsea and Arsenal aren't hugely far away, but I don't think they'll trouble us. But Brighton in the top 4 now as well, doing very well for themselves. But it's blown everything open. Everything is open now, and it's a race to the line for these few teams. We now have a bit of a race to beat RB Leipzig. We've got various players injured and suspended and not registered. So Son's injured and can't play. Obviously, Roberto is suspended and he can't play. So this is the lineup that we're going to go for. We've got Lloris starting in goal with Reguilon, Longley, Garcia and Odriozola. I'm going to do something a little bit drastic and try Luis Alberto as the box-to-box midfielder to see how he does alongside Bentancur, Dele Alli playing as that advanced playmaker. Obviously, Kulusevski and Bailey on the wings, and Kane will lead the line for us with 25 goals in all competitions so far this season. But the reality is we've still got a very tough game to play against Leipzig, particularly after the form we've been in, to get ourselves into the quarter-finals of the Champions League. So kickoff is upon us here today, 1-0 up on aggregate, as you can see on the scoreline here, as we head into our home fixture against RB Leipzig, as Luis Alberto tries to score a goal early on for us, as Kulusevski gets on the end of a poor clearance, but it's collected by the Leipzig goalkeeper, as they look to bring it forward to Leipzig. Great challenge there from Longley to win back possession, as Luis Alberto keeps hold of possession as Reguilon collects the ball from a sliding tackle. Reguilon still coming forward, but it's a terrible shot. We're creating a lot of good chances, I must say. I'm very impressed. It's better than we've been playing in the previous few games, apart from the Brighton game, obviously, where we won 4-0, but better than we've been playing in the games where we lost in. But the thing is, we're not burying the chances that we're having, and I feel like if we don't do that, Leipzig will score a goal or two at the end and we'll be knocked out of the Champions League, which is far from ideal, as Reguilon collects the loose ball. Dele Alli can't win the header, but we do win it back with Reguilon coming down the left-hand side of the pitch to swing one into the middle. Go on, lad. Swing it into Luis Alberto, who puts it in the middle. Kane gets his noggin on it, and again, it just goes begging. So, half-time, 0-0. That's fine for us. If we can just finish the game off 0-0, we go through into the quarterfinals. As long as we just don't lose, it's all going to work out fine. But you can see the 11 shots to 5 shots. The more XG, the less XG. I can just feel Leipzig scoring 2 goals in the 90th minute. I can feel it coming. What we do need to do, though, is take Leon Bailey off the pitch, because he's looking rather tired out there. So let's get him off for Julian Draxler. Bentancur's also looking tired, so Winks will come on for him. Let's confirm those changes, as they've just hit the crossbar. We just saw that after that highlights, after the tactics. They just hit the crossbar, Leipzig. They're getting closer, and I can feel something coming, if I'm honest with you, and it terrifies me. It terrifies me a lot, as Lo Celso wants to come on for Kulusevski. That seems a little bit bizarre change to make, so let's not do that one. But the clock is ticking down. A 0-0 is all we need in this game, and a 0-0 is looking like we're going to... I'd rather not have the highlight, if I'm honest with you, because I feel like we're going to miss this and Leipzig will score at the other end of the pitch. It's a good save, to be fair. It could have been a goal for us. Is the highlight going to continue? It looks like it is. Oh, no. The highlight continues as Danny Olmo into Upamecano into Stark. Stark forward to Moller into Halstenberg. Halstenberg gets past his... Oh, good challenge. Huge challenge from Odriozola. We've got 60 seconds left on the clock to tick down. Come on, don't do this to me. Reguilon clears it. into Harry Kane. Oh no, Harry Kane, don't lose the possession like that. 30 seconds to go in the game. Let's not concede, boys. Keep strong. Longley clears it only as far as Lama, who hits the crossbar. Goal line technology is needed for that one because that bounced down and that could have gone over the line as... I guess it hasn't though, has it? Because we've got Hawkeye here, haven't we, in the Champions League. So the referee would have been given a little buzz. We've not been given a replay of it, so it can't have gone... We've been so lucky there. Nice job of managing the second leg, though. Good performance, lads, overall, because we got through into the quarterfinals, but by the skin of our teeth. £8 million for that as well. £8.5 million for winning that game, or that tie. That's huge amounts of money. The Champions League semi-final draw and quarter-final draw in a couple of days' time, so we'll do that and see our route to the final. So here are the quarter-final and semi-final draws. First thing first, it's going to be Real Madrid versus Barcelona, El Clasico in the quarter-finals. PSG, please don't be us. Lazio, that's fine. So please give us Benfica, please give us Benfica, as we've got Benfica. Okay, that is the... I mean, sorry to any Benfica fans out there, but it's the easiest tie. I'd much rather play Benfica than anyone else. So I feel like that puts us through to a semi-final. But if it doesn't, then, you know, we can be embarrassed. But should we get to the semi-final, Real Madrid or Barcelona, please play against... Oh, I don't know who I'd rather face, to be fair. It's Bayern or Man United, so we are going to get Lazio or PSG. And Lazio could pull off an upset, and that's then a winnable semi-final for us, I believe. PSG will be quite tough in the semis, but I think we're on the much easier side of a draw. I'd rather be this side of the draw than that side of a draw, and I'd rather have Benfica than anyone else. So I think we've got a great chance of getting to the final. So, of course, next episode will be the quarterfinals. We'll do all three of those games this time. We didn't do all the games this time because there was quite a few to do in between both legs, but only one game, Everton, in between, so we'll do that next episode. I'll be honest, if we want to finish this series off before we get through to... I'll be honest, if we want to finish this series off before Monday, when we start the Lincoln Loco 2, we might have to do some double upload days, because I also want to do Man City, Man United and Liverpool again, because that's huge. Maybe not Man City, but Man United and Liverpool have to be done on an episode as we're still fighting for the title against them. So today is Friday, isn't it? So yeah, I guess if we have a quarter-final and then that, and then a semi-final and a final, there's potential for 4 episodes in 2 days. We could do some double upload days. And I kind of want to do some experiments as well. So there could be triple upload days. Oh my God, you love to see it. So thank you ever so much for watching today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And of course, if you have done, drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.